Standard Chartered Marathon last year. Can I have a show of hands? Thank you. How many of you have ever tried water sports like kayaking or dragon boat? Well, many of you. Okay, a lot of sport enthusiasts. Good evening, Club President, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. For the next 5 minutes, I would like to share with you two light-hearted activities that take up most of my free time. These two activities are not just my hobbies, but a great source of accomplishment, friendships, and inspiration in my life and career. Yes, they are no other than running and dragon boating. From the tender age of 7 till the early part of my secondary school years, I used to be a chubby, lazy, and sloppy 82 kg boy. 82 kg. My grades were falling and people started calling me funny names, so I decided to do something. I started pounding the pavement to burn off those extra calories and fats. From being a hardcore fat burner to becoming a school athlete, from being a runner, training twice a day, to training almost every day, running became my drugs. Most importantly, later on, I discovered that running can be a fun activity, a fun group sport in Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that in Singapore, there are many passionate runners across different running groups in this tiny island? Running with them is not just a good way to spend your free time, but a great source of inspiration. Please meet my first running group buddy, Mr. Edmund Lim. At the age of 64, he can complete a marathon in 4 hours. At the age of 64, he is still diligently hitting the gym and giving advice to young people like us who are keen to complete marathons. At the age of 64, he is leading the New Balance running group every Thursday evening at Novena Square. So you can join me and him if you are interested. Most importantly, age is never a limit to Edmund, but the driving force for him to achieve greater results in his running career. Isn't life a retrospect of marathon? The end point is the goals that we always yearn to achieve in our career life or personal life. However, when our body is fatigued and our muscles shouting in excruciating pain, do we give up and ring the bell? Or we tell ourselves to bite on until we see the final line? Having said that, probably we should form the Bishan Toastmaster Academy team for the Standard Chartered Marathon this year, and Nicholas can be our overall registration in charge. Yeah, is it okay, Sajif? Okay. Yeah. The next hobby I have has everything to do with this windbreaker. So you can see from the back, that's our team name, Paddlers Against Limits. This sport has everything to do with paddling, teamwork, and determination. The name comes from a teammate, Natalie, who uses Dragon Boat as the way to enhance ALS awareness in Singapore and the region. For those of you who don't know about ALS, it is held to the victims and their families. ALS patients, which is a degenerative motor neuron disease, will make the patients lose muscle control of the whole body within 3 to 5 years, and they will die from pneumonia or breathing difficulty. When she first graduated from school, Natalie was all excited to start her marketing career and to bring her parents to travel around. However, one day, tsunami lashed her whole family when the doctor informed that her father would die from ALS in 3 years. Thereafter, Dragon Boat became her second home on weekends. It was the place for her to vent out any frustration, seeing her father becoming weaker and weaker. It was the place for her to start partnering with a British NGO to raise awareness about ALS in Singapore. To Natalie, ALS was never her limit, but the driving force for a greater cause in life. Even though her father is no longer around, she's still paddling with us. She even gave up her career to start a social enterprise to raise awareness about ALS in the region. The key takeaway I have from all these amazing people is that life is all about overcoming our own limits. It is not about how we get knocked down, but how we get up every time after we face a setback. These people may not be any international sports superstars, but they are in any way living a life more meaningful and successful than their peers. Last but not least, it is my sincere hope that after this evening, we can all walk away with the spirit of overcoming our own limits, no matter what we pursue. And most importantly, I also hope that you can recall this story when you see someone running on the streets or paddling on the waters in the future. Because it's not just about the doppelganger Alvin, but the spirit of overcoming our own limits. Thank you.